Are you delusional? You may not think you are, but I'm going to argue today that there's certain delusions in your life that you're holding on to that are not helping you, that are not doing you good, and that are hurting your ability to be happy and to enjoy your life. Today on Life with Leif, we're going to talk about delusions. Welcome to Life with Leif, and today we're going to talk about delusions. And I want to start with the definition. This is the Oxford definition of delusions, and I'm just going to read this for you. A delusion is an idiosyncratic belief or impression that is firmly maintained despite being contradicted by what is generally accepted as reality or rational argument, typically a symptom of a mental disorder. Okay, so in the opening, I said you probably have some delusions. I guarantee you do. I had them too, and I've worked my butt off, and you can work your butt off to get rid of these delusions in your life. Things that are not true, things that you believe despite the evidence to the contrary. So what are some beliefs that you might hold, or that I have held, or that other people might hold, that are delusional? Well, first of all, there's one, I believe that life doesn't need to be hard. That's a delusion, folks. Why is that a delusion? Well, if you've lived at all, okay, if you've walked around in this world of ours, you realize that life is really hard. Life is extremely hard. So why are we walking around expecting it to not be hard? Why are we upset when we don't get the break that we hoped for? Why are we upset when we don't win the lottery, even though we play it every week? Why are we upset when people cheat on us? Why are we upset when things don't go our way? We're upset because we hold on to this delusion that life isn't hard. Life is hard, and the sooner you understand that, the sooner you can make the adjustment. So that's one example of a delusion. Another one is that people owe us something, or that life owes us something. That's just not true. Life doesn't owe you anything. And I know this sounds harsh, but the sooner you can dispel this delusion, the sooner you can get rid of it, the sooner you can come back to reality, the better you're going to feel. Life doesn't owe you anything. People don't owe you anything. Okay, you were born into a family. That doesn't mean they owe you anything. They don't owe you financial support. They don't owe you support. It would be nice if that was there. But just because you're a member of that family doesn't mean it's their job to do that for you. Okay? So that's a delusion also. Here's another delusion. Here's one I've had to work really hard to dispel in my own life. The delusion that you're not lazy. You are lazy. I'm lazy. We're all lazy. Why do I say that? I say that because that's the truth. Think about it. Why do you work so hard? Why do I work so hard? I'm going to tell you the reason. I work so hard because I love to be lazy. So I like to grind it. I like to work hard and earn my laziness. Okay? Now my wife might disagree on that. But I like to earn being lazy because that's naturally what I want to do. I want to lay around. I want to relax. Well, in caveman times, that's fine and dandy, but you got to earn it. So back then you had to go out and earn your breakfast, earn your lunch, earn your dinner, if you had 3 square meals a day. That's a whole nother video. But then you can lay around the cave and be lazy because you earned it. And tomorrow you got to go back out and earn it again. So, you're naturally, inherently lazy. I am too. It's just the nature of being human. Earn it. Earn being lazy. Okay? And one more delusion I want to talk about. The idea that we're not scared or terrified of our own mortality and our own death. We are. If you're not aware of how terrifying it is to be human, to be getting older, and to be moving on towards dying and not existing on this earth anymore, you're delusional. The sooner you come to reality with how scary that is, the better. Life is hard, right? We talked about that. And we're mortal, people. We're not going to be here for that long. We have to come to terms with that. One of my favorite authors, Irvin Yalom, he wrote the book on existential psychotherapy. He talks about, although death ends us physically, the idea of death saves us when we're alive. Meaning, the idea that you're going to one day be food for worms, that idea can drive you to live a better life, to have better relationships now, to not take things so seriously, to take some other things very seriously, to connect with people, to reach out to people, to work hard, because we're not going to be here that long and we're all going to die. That is scary. It terrifies me. And that's why I work hard. That's why I want to connect with people. That's why I want to help so many people, because I don't know why I'm here, and I have no idea why it's only going to be about 100 years or so that I'm going to exist on this earth. So I might as well enjoy myself, and I might as well get the most out of it. So I could keep going. There's plenty of delusions you have in your life. You need to disabuse yourself of these delusions. You need to get rid of them, get back into reality, and start living the life that you want to live. Thank you for joining me today on Life with Leif and talking about delusions. This one was kind of a hard one to talk about, right? If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. I want you to be a part of my community. I want to help you get better, be better, and do better in your own life. And I will see you in the next video.